Shanti Shanti Shanti. Today I am going to present the important aspects of how the concept of why break has been developed and the experts, how they devised it with traditional knowledge, the modern medical knowledge, and also the technology. Now it has come up with an app. You all know that in 2014, when June 21st has been declared as a International Day of Yoga, with the effort of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. So entire yoga fraternity has come together, and how to celebrate it, we have developed a common yoga protocol of 45 minutes. Now in 2019, WHO Be Mobile, Be Healthy. Under this one approach, our ministry to develop a yoga M-App application for the well-being. Then Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga, being a WHOCC, we have developed in consultation with many world-renowned experts, come up with a mobile app for 45 minutes, 20 minutes, and 10 minutes, and teaching models, which was launched by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi on 21st of June 2021. Now it is in the public domain. Accordingly, in 2019, in later part, so after the Goa seminar, we are thinking of another way how to make it simplified. Our former Joint Secretary, Shri Kumarji, as said by our Secretary Sir, has said, come up with an idea of why don't you break, like a tea break, lunch break. You should have a yoga break at workplace. So then we share the live. Then we come up with a come up with a team of 3 experts, and now we are not, the Bholeji is not with us. Dr. M.E. Bholeji, Shri Sridharanji, and myself has sat for weeks together and discussed and conceptualized and contacted many yoga experts and come up with a very simple but very, very useful practice of 5 minutes in 5 capsules. Next, please. The objective was to de-stress, refresh, and get refocused to enhance immunity at workplace. It also aimed to minimize the discomfort throughout the day, making it easier to focus on workplace. To increase the productivity of the employees at workplace. Next, please. People are in a, what is the background? People are in a seated position continuously for a long period, often up to minimum 2 to 3 hours at a stretch or more. Corporate sector, public sector, educational institute employees, hospital and healthcare workers, IT firms, and bank employees, etc., who are having occupational stress and minimum working hours of 6 to 8 hours in a day. This is the target group. So accordingly, we have developed a 5 minutes protocol, which can be practiced at workplace twice a day, 5 days in a week. Next, please. The practice, the protocol includes asana, few asanas, pranayama, and bhramari. Asana help to open up the chest cavity, improve the lungs capacity, and also lead to the main physical activity for the longer duration. Pranayama balances sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, helps to manage hypertension. Bhramari and dhyana practices helps to maintain focus and concentration, and also reduce the tiredness, anxiety, and depression. Background, next please. We have come up with a 5 capsules. So the first capsule is Tadasana, Urdhva Uttanasana, and Tadasana. This is a system, body alignment, breathe alignment, and also alignment of our emotions and thought process. So then Skanda Chakra, Uttana Mandukasana, Kati Chakrasana. Another capsule, Ardha Cakrasana, Prasarita Padottanasana. Then followed by deep breathing. Then Nadi Shodhana Pranayama is a separate component. Then last capsule was Brahmari and Dhyana thoughts. Next, please. So the mechanism behind it is to reduce the anxiety, fatigue, and tiredness, to open up the chest cavity, improve the lungs capacity, etc., to release the nitric oxide and to regulate blood pressure. Last but most importantly, to balance the autonomic nervous system functions by balancing sympathetic and parasympathetic activity. And next, please. So with the objective, I have given you the mechanism of 5 capsules. The first one is Tadasana, Urdhva Stotasana and Tadasana. It takes 1 minute or 1 minute, 20 seconds. Use clear support from feet to legs and spine with upward balance. Then lengthen the abdominal muscles, hips and thigh muscles. Improves flexibility in the spine. Stretch the muscles between the ribs, that is intracostal muscles. Stretching of the whole body and stretching out the intracostal opens up the ribs, rib cage and lungs, which improves the breathing capacity, reduces stress and blood flow. Next, please. The important benefits are this capsule helps to develop stability in the body, clear the congestion of the spinal nerves, helps to correct the faulty postures and improve mind-body coordination. So every posture has some questions we have mentioned in that one. Next, please. So the second capsule was the Skanda Chakra, the shoulder movements, Uttana Mandukasana, and then followed by twisting posture, Kati Chakrasana. This capsule was developed to enhance the shoulder complex mobility and spinal flexibility, open up the chest cavity and improves the breathing capacity, helps to refresh and refocus. Relieves the occupational health disorders like cervical spondylosis, frozen shoulders, etc., etc. Next, please. So this helps us to relieve back pain, cervical spondylosis, etc. Next, please. The next capsule is the very important one, very beneficial one, Ardha Cakrasana, Prasarita Padottanasana, and followed by deep breathing. The backward and forward bending increases the cerebral blood flow, thereby enhances positive effects on cognitive functions, including attention, processing, speed, and executive functions, such as planning, and impulse control, etc. Next, please. The most important benefits are make the spine flexible, strengthen the spinal muscles, nerves, improve digestion, helps in menstrual, relieving the menstrual problems, and most importantly, after forward stretch, we can feel the freshness in the entire body, and breathing is out. Next, please. Next, please. So, no, previous one. Yeah. Next, we come to the pranayama. It is popularly known as Anulom Vilom or Nadi Shodhana Pranayam. This helps to purify the blood system and increase the overall health of the body and mind, stimulate the release of endomorphin, which are chemicals that have a natural calming effect. It balances the functions of autonomous nervous system. Next slide. Then I already informed. Next, please. Then most importantly, the last capsule, the 5th capsule is Brahmari Pranayam and Dhyana Pranayam. Brahmari induces a meditative state by harmonizing the mind and directing the awareness inward. The vibration of the humming sound creates a soothing effect on the mind and nervous system. Dhyana helps to reduce the cortisol and increase the dopamine, melatonin, GABA, endomorphin, etc., which helps to stabilize the mood and increase the mind-body functions. So for this one, these are the important benefits. Most importantly, the entire protocol to relieve the stress, de-stress, and release the anxiety and sometimes the anger, calm down the mind, improve the focus and attention, and helps to concentrate, memory, clarity of thought, etc. And ultimately regenerate the whole body and mind by giving them proper rest in a short time. This yoga protocol was tried to assess the efficacy in the in six important institutions in 35 different government and private bodies, wherein 717 participants were participated. The trial was for 15 days, twice a day, 5 days in a week. Next, please. These are the 6 institutes, eminent institutions participated in the trial. Heartfulness Institute, Hyderabad; Kaival Dham Yoga Institute, Mumbai; Krishnamacharya Yoga Mandiram, Chennai; Morarji Desai National Institute; National Institute of Mental Health, that is NIMANS; and Ramakrishna Mission Vivekananda University, Kolkata. So the trial result shows that the breath protocol, yoga breath protocol, can bring notable changes in the health parameters of the working population. Accordingly, it should be introduced to all organizations and institutes to improve the quality of work. The feedback from the participants and the trial is very, very encouraging. That's why Government of India decided to popularize this yoga break concept through the mobile application. Now it is in the public domain. Thank you very much for joining us. Over to Vandana. Dhanyavad. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.